Hi there, I am Nikolas Mavresis, and I want to thank you for your support and for purchasing Bigger. This is my first magic release to the community. I've only done mentalism so far, and I'm very proud about Bigger because I think it is a perfect EDC. It has the funny element in it, it has the magic element. Actually, there are several magic moments in it. I think it has it all, and you're going to be very satisfied with it. Now, before we move on to the tutorial and the performances, I just want to show my gratitude and say a big thank you to some people that have helped me bring this out to you. First one would be Chris James. Chris is the guy who is going to show you and guide you step by step how to do the effect, how to apply the gimmicks, and he went above and beyond. He's going to show you lots of different methods to choose from. Next would be Andrew Niner, who has designed the actual logo that you see on the lighter. It's not the original logo. If you look closely, you will see a flame. I think it's better than the original one, and that way we don't have any problems with intellectual property and copyright. So a huge thank you to Andrew Niner and Chris James. They are working on a similar effect, a lighter effect, and they kindly gave me permission to use their logo, and I feel grateful about that. Also, the people who have endorsed the effect and gave me their codes, they were so kind to do that. I thank them. Also, the people who have performed the effect and helped with the trailer: Pig Cake, Jonathan Schumacher, Kevin Ost, and finally my friend from Cyprus, Thomas Genias. Finally, last but not least, David Jonathan for his constant support. I don't want to keep you waiting anymore, so enjoy Bigger.
So I wanted to show you guys something with this lighter we just found. So a mini lighter. You see the Bic logo?
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna focus on. A lot of magicians are trying to make it disappear or move it. What I'm gonna try to do is make the Bic logo bigger, like big.
Okay.
It sounds weird, but watch.
Bigger.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! How did you do that?
You see now it's big,
Yeah.
which is a little weird.
Oh, it renamed itself too.
Exactly.
Oh, damn.
The Bic logo got
Did
big.
you see that? Shit.
I want to take it a step further because this is a mini lighter with now a big logo. But if I take it, I'm just going to back up so you guys can see. If I squeeze it, you see it becomes bigger.
What?
Do me a favor, make sure it's a real lighter, lights and everything.
We need
Are you
this for a
sick?
bowl, like. Oh my god. Damn.
So the reason I came up, I just found this lighter, I had an idea. So obviously every lighter has a sticker wrapped around with the Bic logo on both sides, right? I've seen some magicians try to make it disappear or like move it. What I'm gonna do is try to make the Bic logo big. It's a little weird, right? Watch on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You see the Bic logo is now big. Which is a little interesting. But I want to take it a step further. Let me use you. Are you a righty or a lefty?
Ready.
Hold lighter. So think about this. I just made the Bic logo big.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna make the lighter bigger.
Yo, what? Wait. Wait.
Make sure it actually works. It's a real lighter.
I'm confused. Oh, it works. It works.
Here we're going to go over what you get in the package with Bigger and how to apply the stickers to the lighters. So you're going to need to grab yourself some scissors, a glue stick, preferably with the purple there so you can see where the glue is being applied, and you're going to need 2 lighters, a big Bic and a smaller Bic. both matching colors. So if you're going to go black, you're going to use the black lighters. If you do red, you can use the red lighters. If you can't find red or black, you can actually buy the ones that have the wrappings. And when you take the wrapping off, you get a white lighter, which works just as well. And this is perfect for the red-black sticker. So inside of here, we have our stickers. And everybody should have the same amount of stickers. Nikolas did a really great job at sourcing nice quality stickers. So when we're applying them, you can take them on and off and nothing is going to happen to these. Really great quality stickers here. So for today, we're going to be using the black. Like I said, if you're doing red, you would get red lighters. And then on this one, it's nice to apply it to a white lighter. So that way you're not getting a mix of red and black like that. So first thing you're going to want to do is cut the slightest piece off here. I like to kind of get close to that edge right there. Don't do it on this side. Do it on this side here, the end where the R is. And you're just going to get in there, and it's like a centimeter. You can see there, it's just enough. It's going to be right there. You'll see once I start cutting it. So we're here. You don't want to cut the white, but you also want just about that right there. You can see on there how much that is, and it's perfect. So it's right up against the white right there. And what that does is leaves it so there's no hangover. You can have it hang over and then tuck it in. I just don't like doing that. So the first thing you're going to do is take the backing off. And again, these stickers are really nice quality, so you can kind of be a little rough with it there. So what you're going to want to do is the flame is going to be towards the top where the flame comes out. That's how you remember that. You don't want to put it down here like this, just like this. And how we're going to do this is two ways. So you can either take it and see the backbone of the lighter and put it like that and line it up, and then so you have a nice even there. I like to do it a little bit different, but this is a way that you can apply it. Just whatever's easier for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lighter and I'm going to see where the bigger is going to go right there along the front of the lighter. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to line up the top to the silver part there and make sure that this is right here. So, and see, I can see there that it's a little bit off. That's fine. You just take it off and then redo it like this. Perfect. So now that's perfect. You're going to seal off the top here like this. Okay. Make sure there's no air bubbles. And then come up. See, you can actually see there it's a little bit off. That's going to bug me. So I'm glad this is happening so you can see this. You want to make sure that it's even. Again, really great stickers, so it doesn't matter. You can reapply it 50 times. So here we go. So that's perfect right there. You're going to take it, and now you're going to come around the bottom here, and if you get little crinkles or bubbles, just pull it like this, and you're going to kind of roll it like an old cigarette. You know what I'm talking about? Here we go, like this. And before you seal it off, so I'm pretty good all the way around. I have no bubbles. You can't just stick it, because what's going to happen is the heat and moisture from your pocket, your hand is going to unstick it. What you want to do is use this glue stick. Now, you're not going to want to use super glue because it's going to harden and just make things bad. This allows you to take the stickers off and switch them out if you want to. Super glue does not. So you're just going to apply right there towards the edge. You can see there I have just enough on there, like that. That's perfect. And you're going to seal, and what it's going to do is going to seal up against the sticker, not really the lighter, which is nice. So that's why when it comes off, it doesn't leave any residue. So we have this. And again, you're just kind of going like this along the way so you don't get any bubbles. And then you seal. And then before moving on to the next lighter, like we're going to do right now, I would sit there for a minute or two and just rub your fingers along this so that way it can seal and stay sealed. This is perfect. So That's what I would do, sit there. For now, we're not going to do that, so it may come undone, but you're going to want to do that. For the smaller lighter, again, we're going to cut down the middle there, off the edge. When I say down the middle, I mean between the white part here and the black part there, where the scissors are. So you're just going to cut down the center of that. You just want the smallest amount. I find that doing this allows the sticker to last longer, so it doesn't start coming undone on the bottom. So that's perfect. Take this off, and then what you're going to do is the big side's going to go on the big side, but again, I like to line up where the main effect is going to be. So you're going to take this and you're going to make sure that this is right there on the main face, with the flame going towards where the flame would be, up here. And I feel like that's pretty good. So we're going to wrap it there, seal. Again, you're just getting any bubbles out. You're kind of putting your thumbs and your fingers and just doing that there. You come around. I get it to about right there. So around that first edge there, and then I'll bring in the glue. So you're going to bring the glue in and seal it off like this. That's perfect. I wouldn't use rubber cement or super glue, like I said. Try to get the stick glue. And then there you go. We have a perfect seal. And now everything matches the way that it's supposed to match. So when you change from this one to this one, everything is lined up. And that is it. That is how you apply the stickers. Again, for the red black, I would use white. I'll just apply it so you can see how to do it one more time. Again, I'm going to take the scissors and we're just going to take the smallest amount off there, about a centimeter, just like this. Show you that. It's just a little bit. Take this off and we're going to apply. Flame to flame. And then if you get right over it with your head, you can see where that lines up. So I could see that's off a little bit. That may work, but we want perfect. So there. That is perfect. Come through. And yeah, everything is perfect on that. We're going to apply the glue just on the edge there. You don't need much. You just want it just enough to seal. And I think we should be good and done. And then that goes like this. And like I said, you want to sit there and kind of do this for a couple minutes so the glue dries. And then you have a perfect set of lighters to perform bigger. And for the red ones, you do the same exact as that. If you need to rewind and go back, that is perfectly fine. Well, thank you for watching. And if you need any help or have any questions, you can reach out to me on Instagram, or you can reach out to Nikolas, and I'm sure we can give you a few pointers. This is the basic paddle move. So this is the basic explanation for the paddle move. What you want to do is grip the lighter with your thumb on the right side of the lighter and your pointer finger and middle finger on the left side. Now you can see all the angles here. That would be your spectator's view. This would be your left spectator, your right spectator, and then of course your view. We're doing behind the scenes magician style view because I think it's easier to learn these types of moves this way. So gripping it like this, you're going to come up, and as you come up, you're going to push with your thumb. So you're here, and remember, if the spectator is looking, you don't want to just come up because they're going to see it. So right when you get about there, you want to start to push with your thumb, and then like this. You can see it there. Now, to come back down, because of the lighter and how it is, it can be a little tricky. So I like to keep my ring finger there so I can knock it back. So it's kind of like that, where I can come up, and then using my ring finger, I'm going to use a little bit of pressure from my ring finger to knock it back to position. Very simple, just like that, and then knock it back like that. This is the hand-to-hand paddle move. So this is the explanation for the hand-to-hand paddle move, which is you're here like this, and then you do that there. Now remember, if you're flashing to yourself, that's good. So how we do this is we have the lighter here kind of at an angle along the fingertips. And you're going to grip the lighter like this, and you're going to push up like this as you bring it into the hand. Now you can see all the angles there. So here like this and like this. So it's very simple. You're literally just pushing with your thumb as you're bringing your hand up, and then doing this. What's nice about this move is you're always covered, because you can really not show the lighter until it's down on the hand. That way, in case you flash, it's fine, because they won't see it. So that is how you do that. Again, it's just here like this, push up with the thumb, and then put into the other hand like that. This is the single hand paddle move. This is the explanation for the single hand turnover. You're going to grip the lighter in the same way you gripped it for the two hand turnover, and you're going to actually do the same move with the thumb. You're going to push with the thumb as you come up and twist like this, and kind of grip here with your middle finger, and then you're going to push with your thumb and let it go in between and bring the middle finger back underneath, and then just like that. So I'm going to do it real slow so you can see. So again, you're pushing with your thumb, bringing it up, because you don't want to push with your thumb and then do that, and they would flash. You want to push, bring up, bring in between. You're like this, and then like that. Now you can see the angles here. I'm really good with there and there. That I'm flashing over on the right. So you would just come over here like this and do it like that, so that way you don't flash. So again, we'll do it one last time, just like this. This is the simple turnover. This is the explanation for the simple turnover move. You're going to grip the lighter at the bottom there with your middle finger and thumb like this, and then you're going to keep your pointer finger here underneath. And this is what sells this move. I stumbled across this myself. I don't know if it's already been done, but I think it's one of the best ways to show the lighter. So you're going to come here, and all you're going to act like you're doing is doing this. Like you're just putting it like this. But what you're doing is you're going to come up and you're rotating it, so all they ever see is this, and then do that. So you're going to twist your hand, and you can look there. You're making like a circle. Think of it like you're doing this, but you're twisting here and pushing with your thumb here as you're doing it. So you're here, and then you put it into the hand like this. You can pick it back up. You're doing this, where you're twisting it back, making that circle, and then doing that. So you can really just make it look like you're, like it's this side and this side. Always think of the spectator's eyes and make sure that this kind of follows their eyes, if that makes sense. If you have to come up even higher, that's fine. You don't have to take too many chances like this. You can actually come up and then like this. So you can come up and over and then down like that. This one you might have to slow down, but it's really simple. That's why I called it the simple turnover. This is the shake change. . So this is the explanation for the shake change. All you're going to do is grip the lighter basically in the same grip we've been using the entire time at an angle. And you're just going to push your thumb as you shake your hand. Now you can do a where you act like you're rubbing it and then bring your hand, slow it down, and then rub like that. So it'd be like, I'm going to rub the logo like that. Another way you can do with the rub is you have it here like this, and then you can bring it up like this, where you say like, look, I can really rub it like that, and it can come through. So I put that in the category of the shake change. But yeah, all you're doing is shaking the hand as you're turning the lighter over. You know, the larger motion covers the smaller motion. That's it. This is the at the fingertips change. So this is the at the fingertips change. What you're going to do is grip the lighter with your middle finger and your thumb like this. And we're just going to roll it up to the pointer and the thumb like this. And because of that illusion that they really think you're holding it with the pointer already, when you do it, it doesn't look like it's moved anywhere. So you're just going to shake it as you do the fingertip change. So if you're shaking it, I'm going to do it, slow it down. And then you're going to rotate the lighter, just push with your thumb, and then regrip with your thumb like that. So you're doing from one finger to the next as you shake it. And that is the at the fingertips change. This is the spin change. This is the explanation of the spin change. So basically, you're going to grip it with your left hand if you're right-handed like me, and you're going to spin it like this. And then when you're ready to do the change, I like to cover so they don't see the action of pushing with your thumb. So you're here, and you can look at the spectator's view there. Right when I get here like this, I'm going to push with my thumb and kind of pull down with my two fingers here, the middle and the ring. And then it ends up back there. So you can see what they're seeing. And then you can see what we're actually doing. So again, you're here, you're spinning it. When you're ready to do the change, you bring your hand over, right? And you're just going to push with your thumb and continue that change. Keep the motion of the spin, right? Don't do this. You're doing this, where you're spinning. And then right when you're ready to do it, you're going to push and then spin. This is the French drop change. So now we're going to go over the French drop change from the little lighter to the big lighter. So you're going to have this held out in your pocket and you bring it out. And you can grip it like this, which is really nice. Cover your windows, look in the mirror and get used to where you have windows. Even if your hand looks a little cramped at this point, it's okay because it happens so quick. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to have this in the French drop position, which is gripping it with the three fingers here, or you can do two, but do three when you're doing the actual change. So when it drops, your hand covers the lighter so it doesn't peek out the side. So you're going to come up here with this hand, and you can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to drop the little lighter as I place the big lighter, and then extend the hand out, and then do the reveal of bigger. So you're going to be here, you're going to show it, you're going to bring this up, and now you can grip it here, you can grip it there, you can grip it there. I kind of like to do about right there, because then I can have this finger a little bit pointed out. So we're here, you can see exactly what I'm doing. It's just going to drop. You can really push it if you want to, but you're just letting off a little tension with your fingers here on this hand as you're letting the lighter fall and then doing the reveal like that. This is the steel change. So this is the explanation for the steel change. I find that a lot of people have trouble with this, so definitely practice in the mirror. It's really the French drop, but you're just stealing it instead of dropping it. So you're going to be here, right, where you have your lighter held out, and you come up, and instead of dropping like you would with the French drop change, what you're going to do is you're going to come here, put it into the fingers. Now, you're going to need to set the lighter. You can see where it's level there. You're going to need to set it back a little bit. So that way you can put it in there and still grip both lighters. So you come over here like this, you grip, and then you just bring your thumb in, and then you're going to grip both lighters, and you're going to steal that lighter off just like this, right into the hand. You can see it's going right into the hand, and then like that. So again, you're here, you're gripping it, the small lighter down a little bit into the hand. You're going to do this, and then steal off that lighter. You can see everything I'm doing, just slow it down if you have to. And then that goes right into the hand as you reveal that. What's really nice about this is then this is free, this goes down, ditch the lighter, and this is inspectable. So again, some people worry about the red being up or down. So if I was here, you can see that that would not match. I've never had an issue. And I talk to other people that do similar things, and it's just not an issue. So do not worry about that. So you're here, and you can do it this way too. If you don't feel comfortable gripping it like this, you can have your thumb on here. So you can come out like this, and what you would do with this one is you're going to go like this, where you're going to push it up against here like this, and then bring your thumb over, and then grip it. Now you're doing the same exact thing where you're stealing it off like this. This is the shuttle change. This is the explanation for the shuttle pass with the lighters. Now, if you're right-handed like me, you're going to have the big lighter in your left pocket. And that means if what you're changing is from here to there, then this is going to go over here. If you're changing it from here to here, and you feel more comfortable doing it that way, then we would switch these. But for this explanation with the right hand, we're going to do this. So this would be in your pocket. You go into your pocket and you come out with it. You can either come out with it and grip it like this, or you can grip it with your thumb, but basically you're going to have it by your side. And always give a natural swing when it's by your side. So what I mean by that is if you could take right now your hand and then you let it drop to your side, you'll notice it swings a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. Get used to doing that, and that will help you look more natural and feel more natural doing these routines. So you come out with this that they don't see yet. They've just seen the change. All you're going to do is push your hand over like this as this hand comes up. That's it. Now you can grip it with your thumb to stop it, or you can grip it with your fingers like this, so you don't even have to use your thumb. So it would be like this. Now, you can do it like this, where you don't even make a toss. I always like to do a toss, because if I did that there, that would toss, right? So I like to give a little toss, which is a here, and then you're just kind of throwing it up a little bit, and that's it. So you're here like this, and then there like this. This is by your side, you bring it up, and you don't have to bring it up until you're ready to do it. So don't bring it up here like this and then do it. So you'd be here, hand by the side, you would show the lighter, and then you'd say, look, this is the bigger lighter. Or you can keep it gripped like this, so you would change it and then hold it and say, here, hold it, and then do the reveal in their hand like that. So now that you've learned all the moves, you can put them together. You can start off by doing the normal paddle move by showing that the big logo there and here. Now I have trouble going back to that position. So what's nice is you can come up here and then put it here and then do the hand-to-hand, which is just beautiful, I think. So you can start off with one and kind of transition to the other. I wouldn't use all the moves to show, but use one, maybe go into a second one, and that's enough. You don't have to overprove this. You can do the one-handed one, which is like this, right? Where you're just doing it from there to there. You can kind of start off with that and then put it into the hand like that. So once we've shown that the BIC logo is on both sides, again, without overproving it, now it's time to change. You can literally simply put it in the hand like this and then have it reveal this way. You can do the rub change, which is like this with your thumb. Um, you can do at the fingertips, which is just kind of there like this. So there's a bunch of ways to do it. You start off with the paddle move to show both sides, and then you do the change however you want. Then you'll have your lighter in the pocket here. You have plenty of time while they're doing this to bring this out. And then for that, you can choose whatever one you want. Like this, you can do that, where it's literally just behind. You can do this and let it drop. You can do the where you're here like this, and then you're stealing it, which we talked about, like that, and then bring this hand down, and then this is inspectable and ready to go. There's also the false transfer, or shuttle pass rather, way of doing it, which would be you would have this here, because I'm right-handed. You would have this here like this. They would look at it, and then you can just do this and then hand it to them and have them wrap their hand around it, and they'll open it up themselves. So that would be in here. They would be looking at it like this. This would come out. You're just holding this to the side, and then you're going to do this that we talked about. And then you can even rub it yourself and say, look, it becomes bigger. You don't have to even put your thumb across that for the shuttle pass because of the lighter. You can just kind of do that. And then the focus is here. And then we also have the black lighter that changes into a red lighter, which you can use for social media or whatever you want there. So basically just put everything together and you'll come up with your own routine and your own presentation. I like to personally use the BIC company hired me and a few magician friends to make their logo better. So start off with, BIC, people hire us, these companies, to help use magic to make their logos better and their company better. The first thing I did is I said, the logo is too small. No one even knows what it looks like. Well, if you rub it like this, it changes into a big logo. That's the first thing we did. Now, the next thing we did was thinking it has to be bigger with a snap or whatever you want to do. So that's how you can put it together. It's not supposed to be a big, long routine, and just come up with what you think is best using the moves that we taught.
Have you ever seen the optical illusion with a lighter, where you go like this and it looks small? Well, I found that it actually works in reverse. Look at the BIC logo. It's actually on both sides. All I have to do is twist, and it actually looks big. Isn't that weird? I can actually make it look even bigger if I just wave like this. It actually looks bigger. Here's the explanation for the toss flip. Looks like this. Couple tips on it. It works best if the metal part's away from you and you're flipping it this way. It gives it a little bit more weight and makes the flip easier. Also, your hand position. You want your finger slightly off to the side. And basically, it's going to do a straight back flip, but at the same time, it's going to rotate halfway over this way. So the lighter is going to do this. So it's showing the same side both times. Again, it looks like this. Now also the catch is very important. When you're doing it, focus on catching it so that it doesn't, land and then roll over. So again, you just give it a little bit of rotation, and it's snacky, but it'll help, and you'll get it. It's easier to practice with a larger lighter, and then you bring it down to the smaller lighter. So good luck, have fun with that. Here's the explanation for the watch steel change. You're going to need a watch, and I like to make my watch just a little bit looser than normal because you're going to be placing a lighter just a little bit in like this. Now my sticker's on backwards, so I put it in this way. You can put yours in the right way, but it doesn't matter. It works both ways. So you just put it in here. You do have to be a little bit careful of angles. So you can stand with your hand relaxed like this, and it's good, but there is an angle on your left side, so just be aware of that. On the right side, it's good because you're kind of covered with your body. When you come up, I like to do this optical illusion here, where it looks like it's shrinking. And that's just exactly what I'm doing, is I'm just grabbing it and it just happens. But when you do that, make sure you tilt your hands forward or else you might flash at the bottom. So that's that. And the change is basically your right hand that's holding the lighter is going to do a flip stick move. So you're going to go from this position with your middle finger kind of almost in the middle, your first finger on the end, and then your thumb kind of in the middle too, slightly to the side. And it's just going to tilt in, and then you're going to kind of put it into this clip position between those first two fingers and your thumb. And it's hidden because you're going to be holding the lighter. So you can just hold it like this. And I like to spread these fingers a little bit because my hand looks natural that way. And it looks like there could be nothing in the hand, even though you're hiding the lighter there. So the change itself looks like this. So the first time you're just going to say it's going to get bigger. You wave the first time, and you want to wave pretty much exactly where you need to be for the change. So the first time it conditions them, and then the second time you do the flip stick move, you grab the lighter and then you come across, and you want your hands to mirror each other. They should look exactly the same, and then you can show like this. And don't even rush to ditch it into your pocket. Hold it in finger palm. It's a small lighter, so it's easy to make that look natural. And on the offbeat, you can just ditch it and be fine. Let me give you a behind the scenes look of the flip stick move. So it's basically that. And then of the actual change, let me do it this way. So you're here, and you're gonna wave, do the flip stick move, you just grab it, pull it out, and you're good. So that is the watch steel change.
Have you ever seen the little logo on these big lighters and wondered why they're so small? They make them small on both sides. Sometimes you wish that they were a little bit big. That would make a lot more sense. I wish that they were bigger, but that's not up to me.
And that was it. I really want to thank you once more for supporting my work. If you like the trick, please go and leave a review at your favorite magic dealer where you got it. I always read the reviews, and it would mean the world to me. So again, thanks so much, and see you on the next project. Bye.